Alright, okay, so let's take a look at what we can do now. And if we take a look at this, we can just pull some of the geometry down a little bit. So let's hit B, make it a bit bigger, maybe like this. And D, let's go in this direction and just, okay, just a little bit. And so I'm going to make the brush size even bigger and just pull this down a little bit, maybe like that. And the top as well. So let's grab these vertices. D, let's go in this direction, and let's just bring this out forward a bit more. Here as well. D. And let's take a look. Yeah, we don't want. I don't want the hole to show, and so probably just do that. And the brush size is a bit too big, to be honest. And so let's try it now. I guess it looks fine as it is, to be honest. We can actually make the brush size smaller. You see, I don't want the hole to show, so maybe just leave it like that. We can switch off the B actually and just kind of do that instead. And so we're just moving it like that. And D, I just want to make sure the hole doesn't show. I think that's fine actually. Yeah, not bad. The other thing is that we softened the bevel that we created for this a bit too much. And so what we can do is I'm going to delete it and then select this edge loop and create a new bevel. And so boom, and there we go. And so it just adds a bit of sharpness to the there we go. Now here it looks a bit strange. It looks a bit strange here, as you can see. I don't like that little bit there. And so let's play around with this. So grab these vertices, hit B, and let's see what we can do. I'm going to actually make it a bit smaller. D, I want to go in this direction. And so, there we go, just a little bit. It's looking better. And here as well. I want to grab these vertices and go in this direction. Maybe just make it a bit bigger and just pull it out a bit more. There we go. Now here's too much. So, yeah. Okay, so what I'm going to do is basically I'm going to delete all these faces here. And what I'm going to do is just scale it in a little bit, like that. And then hit extrude, and then just push it in. And let's take a look at where we're at now. So let's hit 3. Let's bring the eyeball back, and we boom. Let's hide the copy geometry. So let's take a look at what we've got now, and this looks much better, as you can see. And yeah, I'm happy with that. So it swoops out a bit more. So we've got you know, much bigger eyelid here, and then it comes back in a little bit. I'm gonna bring this down a little bit. So there we go. Something like that. Yeah, doesn't look too bad. Okay, so what we're going to do now is sort this out. Let's do a new nostril inside interior. So boom, and let's go into world view. Let's bring it in, extrude again, bring it up. Maybe do a bit of rotation on that. It should be in world mode. It is in world mode, so we can just kind of like lift it up a little bit. So there we go. And extrude again. Bring it up. Just rotate it a bit more. And that should do it, basically. Yep. And let's just add a bit more resolution to it. Double click on the multi-cut, and I can't multi-cut. Where are you? Edge flow. So it creates the curvature for us, as you can see there. So not bad. There we go. Boom. And so let's hit 3. There you have it. Nice and smooth. Okay. Right. Next we want to do is mirror, so we can actually create the interior of the mouth. And I just want to make sure that all the inside vertices are straight. And they look like they are. So let's test it. And so obviously, again, it's world space and it's -X. So, and there you can see the highlights, which means we need to grab all these outside vertices. So I double clicked on them, and obviously we can deselect the inside vertices. So we've got all the outside vertices selected, as you can see. There we go. And then X middle mouse snap. There you go. I just want to make sure we're in the world mode. We are. So now it should work. Let's take a look. There we go. And we need to grab the central edge loop and just do an edit edge flow. Boom, and it pops into position. And so there we go. We're back to having a nice clean mesh. There we go. Although, did I speak too soon? No, it's fine. It may not be 100% spherical, but that's fine. And it's the back. And yeah, here, can you see there seems to be some slight. I'm going to select it. Let's see where it goes. All the way here, and edit edge flow. Boom. Let's see here. There's something here that I'm not happy with. So boom, boom. Now maybe it's my eyes playing tricks on me, but yeah, it's much better now. Okay, it's looking good. So obviously we need to delete this half again and do a mirror. Let's hit 3 and grab the central edge loop and edit edge flow. Now let's take a look, and that looks much better. Okie dokie. Let's have a look. I'm just double checking, making sure everything looks fine. I think it does. If you want to, check, be very meticulous about it, you can right click and go to assign new material or assign favorite material and drop a blend, and the blend just makes it shiny. And there you go. And so it's easy to spot any mistakes. There we go. Looks fine. Okay, and so we go back to assign existing material Lambert, which is the default material, and there you have it. And basically all we need to do now is the mouth, add some thickness to it. So boom, extrude W, and we can just push it in, and there we go. Let's just push it in pretty wide, and then just add an edge loop. There we go. Don't like the edge loop with the edge flow, so double click on this. Where are you? Switch off edge flow. There we go. That's much better. There you have it. Alright, and display show all. So we've got the teeth back, and this is the copy. We don't need it. Gone. And let's take a look at where we're at. And the teeth seem fine. And we've got the old. Let's have a look. This is the old nostril interior. We don't need it. And basically, we're done with this dude when it comes to modelling. There you go. And so the next thing we want to do is to add colour and render him out. So see you next video.